Hi, this is Pankaj Singh here, and I'm an affiliate marketer. To me, it's been more than 5 years doing affiliate marketing, and yes, side by side, I also help brand new affiliate marketers, those who are looking for how to start online business. So I help them to start their own affiliate marketing business so that they can sell product that pays high commission or that pays a recurring commission so that they can spend quality time with their family and with no boss doing what they love to do, guys. But guys, earlier it was not the case. Very frankly, guys, I was the same guy, you can say normal guy, uh, uh, before my affiliate marketing business, because you can say I was doing my 9 to 5 job in Chandigarh district court as a judgment writer, guys, right? And I worked there for 7 years, guys, right? So it's huge. But guys, when I was doing my 9 to 5 job, I started realizing that no, this is not the place where I should be, because there was no freedom, guys. There was no like something that when I was doing my 9 to 5 job, it was something like I was missing something, because I wasn't able to give proper time to my family, guys, right? Officially, it was 9 to 5, but unofficially, I had to remain there for sometimes for 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, right? Late night, right? So considering all that, I was getting frustrated, right? I was depressed, right? So I was thinking, no, I should do something else, because I'm not give proper time to my family. And no doubt I was getting a good amount of salary, but that salary was sufficient for paying my house rent or my electricity bills, telephone bills, and some other household expenses. But it was not up to the point that where I can live the great lifestyle that I dreamed for me and my family, guys, right? So in considering all that, I was totally frustrated, right? And I started thinking, no, I should resign from my job and I should do something else. Then, guys, when I was doing my 9 to 5 job, then side by side, I started searching online that how to make money online, how to work from home, right? So in searching all that, I found something like data entry job and some survey jobs, right? So I started doing, right, part time, but it wasn't something that I was looking for, right? So guys, in doing that, I also started thinking that okay, I'm going to leave, but what I will do if I leave my job, right? After that, what will be happen to my family, right? So in thinking all that, sometimes I got scared, right? What I will do, how I will feed my family. But guys, anyhow, I just kept moving, and I didn't give resign from my job. I start I found another way, like along with my job, I started learning dance, especially about bachata and Latin American salsa, and what we call cha 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 chai paso doble, right? So I started learning dance, and slowly I started enjoying learning dance. And yes, side by side, I also started teaching dance too, guys. But nobody was knowing that I am learning dance and I'm teaching dance. It was only for just to remove my frustration that I was getting from my 9 to 5 job. But as I start I, as I just I was going as I was going forward, right? I started realizing, no, I should do something else. This is not the place I should be there. Then finally, considering all that weird feeling that what will happen with my family, I resigned from my job in 2014. It was a month of April 2014. I resigned from my job, and very frankly, guys, there was no backup. plan, guys. There was no backup plan. So I was only having one skill, and that was dancing, right? So I started teaching dance, and guys, when I was doing dance job, I wasn't getting the you can say sufficient salary or sufficient money so that I can feed my family. It wasn't sufficient, right? It was like less, like three times less than the money that I was getting from my job, right? So you can see that it was very hard to survive, right? To pay my house rents and other household expenses and telephone bills, electricity bills, right? I was really struggling, right? After leaving from my job, right? But anyhow, I kept teaching dance, right? But one day, like when I was at home, I started thinking, okay, what I'm doing, right? I left my job for getting freedom, right? And I wanted to do something that I really love to do, right? And no doubt, dance was something that I really love to do. But the money that I was getting just by doing my dancing job, it wasn't sufficient, right? Because I wasn't able to feed my family properly, right? I wasn't able to pay my bills, right? So, and no doubt, guys, because of this, right, and because of lack of money, there were some conflicts with my wife, right? There were some quarrels with my wife, right? We used to fight each other, and somewhere we were at the stage of divorce. But anyhow, I managed, guys. I managed uh, to save my relationship. So, guys, one day I was sitting, as I told you, one day I was sitting at my home, and then from my home I went to a nearby park, and sit there and started thinking what I really want from my life. Then then question that I asked myself, then answer was like I want a dream lifestyle, right? I want to I want financial freedom, time freedom. Then I asked another question that, okay, this is the dance that I'm teaching, right? Or you can say dance show will give you the thing that you are looking for. Then answer came no, guys. Then straight away I stopped teaching dance. Then fully, right, or you can say with laser focus, I started doing online thing, guys. Mean to say, I started searching on how to make money online, how to work from home, right? So I started reading so many blogs, watching videos on YouTube, right? So, guys, then in doing all that, I got to know about a you can say one one product, and that was Chris Farrell membership, right? So because at that time it was like one of the best product that will teach you that how to start your online business, right? So, guys, but earlier to that, the blunder mistake that I was doing, that I was looking everything for free, guys. And I can tell you there is no such thing that comes for free, right? So sooner or later you have to pay. So yep, I wasted my too much time after leaving from my job, because I was looking everything for free, because I wasn't in the mindset of investing in my education, investing in my online business. But then I realized, if I really want to see results, and if I really want to start my online business, then I need to invest in my education as well as in my online business. Then yes, I made a decision to buy this product, that was Chris Farrell membership. So I bought that very product, and I went through this training, and there I got to know, okay, yes, this is how you do online business, right? So yep, then I started promoting that very product, and I made my first sale, and it was around $2, right? So that gave me a kind of belief. Yes, affiliate marketing works if you have really great mindset, if you have uh, business mindset, you are willing to fail, you are willing to learn, if you are willing to implement, if you are willing to take action, then yes, it works, right? So yes, by promoting this very product, I made another, you can say, another sale of that very product for next 3 to 4 months, right? So somewhere I was believing more and more in this affiliate marketing business, guys, right? Then later on, I like when I was just that we are marketer, so we just always keep searching something else, right? So yes, when I was searching, then I got to know about .comSecrets book by Russell Brunson. So very frankly, guys, initially I was like skeptical and was in doubt, or you can say I was like to me it had been almost uh, 4 years, right? Doing doing online business, right? Or you can say to remain in this field, in this online industry, right? Like right from 2009 to 2015, I think it 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. It's almost 6 years, guys, right? So I was thinking that I know so many things. I know so many things about online business. Then what I will learn from this book, right? But anyhow, I made my decision to buy that book, because at that time that book was free. Very frankly, we all need to pay only shipping and handling charges, right? So I tried, I just put my credit card, and anyhow it like it sent me the message, no, this is, your card is not working. So I felt so happy because I saved money. So somewhere, as I told you, that I was in like doubt, or you can say I was skeptical about buying that book. But then again, after some time, I saw a ad of that .com secrets book again after 2 or 3 months. Then this time, okay, now I'm gonna buy that book, comes what may happen. Then I again tried to buy that book, and then yes, this time my credit card worked, and I got my book right after like 15 days, because as I'm living in India, so yes, I paid international shipping charges, right? So it took time to reach to me. So when I read that book, guys, it totally blew up my mind. I told to myself that, wow, why? I told to myself that, why didn't I read that book? Why did that book earlier? So I got to know so many things, and yes, this book, right? I'm talking about this book, .com Secrets book, right? So when I read that book, I totally said to myself, wow, because there were so many golden nuggets in that book. And you know that Russell Brunson, he has more than 15 years of experience, so he poured every experience, right? Every you can say golden nuggets in that book, guys. So guys, yes, if you are really serious, then yes, I would highly recommend you go and read that book at least for once if you are really serious about your online business. So guys, yes, I implemented the strategy that were revealed in that book, and I started getting results in my affiliate marketing business. I said, wow, what a book. And then I read his another book, right? And that was Expert Secrets book, right? And again, I told myself, wow, what a book, right? So yes, I implemented the strategy again that were revealed in that book. And yes, I saw some great results in my affiliate marketing business. Then later on, I got to know about one funnel away challenge. And same thing, guys. It was around $100. It was in 2018. Yes. Then actually, I have already learned these two books, right? So I was in the impression that what other thing I will learn if I go in this one funnel away challenge training. Again, I was skeptical, I was in doubt. Then yes, anyhow, I made my decision and I just went through this training, right? And I, you can say, invested my precious $100 in that training. And when I went through its pre-training, again, guys, I told to myself, wow, wow, what a training, right? In its pre-training, that made me to believe in me, guys, right? Because earlier somewhere I wasn't believing in me, I wasn't believing in the process, right? So that pre-training made me believe, yes, this system works, right? So very first thing that I got to know that yes, you need to believe in yourself, right? So when I believe fully, yes, this gonna works, this training gonna works, guys, I started seeing drastic changes, or you can say drastic results in my affiliate marketing business, right? And when I just went through its main training, right, where I got to learn about how to create hook, how to create your story, how to create your offer, how to create sales funnel, guys, again it was like mind blowing. Oh, come on, what I'm just like, this training is of huge value, guys, right? I have paid my $100, right? Plus $29, it's shipping and handling charges, right? uh, then I told to myself, this training must be of above $5,000, guys, because the value that I'm getting through this training, wow, right? Russell Brunson is charging nothing. So yes, again, when I applied the strategy that were revealed in that one funnel level challenge training, it totally, you can say, totally changed my affiliate marketing business. I started getting results in my affiliate marketing business, and because earlier to that, I wasn't getting consistent results. Like there were gaps. Like I was getting one sale, right? Then like 1 week, then another sale that I was getting on the third week, and maybe sometimes on the next month and other month, right? So there were no consistency in getting affiliate sales, right? So when I implemented the strategy that were revealed in one funnel of challenge training, I started getting results in my affiliate marketing business with consistency, guys. All right. So yes, guys, if you are really serious and looking for a training that will teach you everything about how to start your online business, then yes, I would highly recommend you go and join one funnel away challenge, guys. Right, guys, this is one of the best training by world's top three coaches like Julie Stoyan, Stephen Larson, and Russell Brunson, guys. Guys, you know that Russell Brunson, he has more than 15 years of experience. So whatever he will teach you in this training, that is proven to work, guys. Right, guys? So guys, yep, now you know my whole story, guys, right? So this is all about my story, guys, right? So yep, thank you so much for watching. Love you all. Have a nice day. Bye bye.